Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers that teach in this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect and the 1/3 sincere listeners. All right. Today's lesson is just going to be based off of these two video clips that I'm going to show, pretty much regarding the woman and how she doesn't compute danger. Pretty much the point being is that women don't consider the dangers that could befall upon them, especially with Esau, Edom, pretty much putting these women in the matrix, all right, these mother cities, these metropolises, right? Because the word matrix goes back to the word womb, woman, so this is matrix that we're set up in, brothers. It's all the woman, man. It's all catered towards the woman, I should say. But pretty much Esau sets up a society to where these women are at ease and they're comfortable, right? But they need to understand that the judgment of the Heavenly Father can also befall upon them as well, right? But let me just play these clips so you get a better understanding of what I'm saying, and I'll bring out a couple scriptures. I don't think it's going to be too long, but let me just play these quick.
Exits to the left, my nearest exit. There goes 2 exits to the left, my nearest exit is still in front of me. Well, that guy looks kind of suspicious. Let me make sure he doesn't get too close to her.
Make my way downtown, walking fast, that's just passing home.
There goes 2 exits to the left, my nearest exit is still in front of me. Well, that guy looks kind of suspicious. Let me make sure he doesn't get too close to her.
Make my way downtown, walking fast, that's just passing home.
Khan. And as you can see there, as a man, you're supposed to be circumspect, right? That's your job, man. Regardless, man. Looking out, protecting your household, your woman, your children, right? But guess what? In this day and age, man, a lot of these women are not our women, right? So how could they be protected? How could we protect something we don't own? We don't have rule over. As a man, you should be able to protect what you have rule over, right? But these women, they don't want you to rule over them, but then they still want you to protect them, right, from danger. But yet you seen the woman, she doesn't even consider danger. She doesn't consider what could happen to her, right? These women, they dress up on Halloween, they wear next to nothing. It's a very satanic day. They don't consider what could happen, the spirits that are out there, right? Although the spiritual demon Satan is dealing with these women on the left-hand side, all right, doesn't mean that the Most High won't set up a man or whatever to go do something to them that night, to put judgment on their ass, right? But they don't consider, man. A man could put something in their drink or whatever. That's why these women are supposed to be inside, man. Okay, keepers of our home, right? But they don't operate like that in this society, right? Let me play this clip as well.
My mom was a very strict mother, so I never used to be able to hang out. Like, I used to cut school to hang with them. He was like fun for me, so I wasn't used to like the fun we was having. And
so pretty much I'm showing two perspectives. Like, pretty much it all ties in, because the first clip was about a woman not considering her surroundings. She doesn't have to think. She's following her man's lead, which is fine, right? But it's to the point where these women don't even consider at all anymore, man. All right? And it's to the point where these women are lower than the animals, man. Because at least the animals, they're in tune with the earth, right? They're in tune when danger comes about, just like a deer, a mother deer or whatever, and she has her young with it. They're in tune with danger, man. They'll run if they can. These women, they don't consider, man. They don't think that dressing half naked or just being out on road at late at night, they don't think that's a threat, man. Or they don't think that's a dangerous thing that they're doing. Same with these women that like to mess with men that are in the streets, you know, that are involved in street activities, which you're gonna see in this video clip here, right? These women just don't compute. They don't have the mental fortitude to compute danger, man. You know?
The bad stuff was just like exciting for me.
She said bad stuff was very exciting, right? As you can see the title, I'm not gonna, you guys should know. I mean, not to say you need to know who this is, but it just goes to my point of what I'm trying to say.
I didn't know like he was robbing or nothing yet, but he just did used to like steal from stores and stuff. So now I was living with him, and now I realized that what him and his friends was talking about, like they used to be preparing to go rob a store. After a while, I was with him, and I was going with him to rob people. It would be him and another friend, and I would be like the lookout. I didn't realize what I was doing at the time, but I would be.
All right, she just proved my point. She didn't realize she was doing bullshit. She didn't realize she was putting herself in harm's way. She didn't realize she was jeopardizing her future, right? Because these women don't consider these things, right? And this is majority of these women. And this is even women that are not attracted to street guys as well. They just don't consider danger, period, right? Women will bug out at the fact that they're at the beach in a bikini, right? And some crufty Edomite with a pot belly, is looking at these Jake women in their bikini, and they're getting all creeped out by it. And I'm like, but what did you expect? You see what I'm saying? What did you expect? You left your house in a fucking bikini, all right? You expect them not to look? Or you don't want them to look at you? Well, you should have never left your house, or you should have covered up,
The store, like, the store is closed. Nobody go in the store. It's closed. But I would be like looking in the store and actually watching him rob the store. I seen this stuff happen in movies, but I was actually looking at him over the counter. It was like an adrenaline rush. It was just like, wow, he's crazy. He's really doing it. But while I was with him, he got locked up about 3-4 times. So, but those bids, he would do like 6 months, 3 months, and it never like changed him. He still wanted to do it. He would come home and be like, all right, now we'll be robbing today. At my baby shower. Oh man. I didn't have him in. It was like everybody was coming to my baby shower, but it was like.
Anyways, that was pretty much the point on that. She's chatting. 144 right there. That's the spirit. But yeah, let me just get a couple scriptures. I ain't gonna make this too long, Job 39:17. It says, because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. All right? And that's pretty much what the Most High has done. He deprived the woman of having wisdom, And it's not to say she never had wisdom. The Most High just took it away from her, And it's not to say that's a bad thing, right? But the level that these women are at right now, it's on a very low level, man. Base level. The women of the ancient world, they were wicked, but they weren't they were being guided. They were being ruled properly, you know what I mean? In a sense, a man was still was respected and was viewed upon as a leader, right? a guide. You know, in this day and age, they want you to be a leader only when it's convenient for them, right? When they're out and about, going to the club, and something happens to them, they want you to. You don't even know these women, but they want you to captain, save, or hold them, protect them from danger, right? You're just supposed to jump to their aid. No. That's not how that ish works. That's not how that shit works, man. You know, you want to get bricked to the face and cry out about man not protecting you. No. You see, because the Most High deprived you of wisdom, so you thought in your mind you believed in the ways of Esau, Edom, that you can just go out and about and, you know, flaunt your stuff and think it's all good, right? But when danger is just right around the corner, man. Right? And the thing is, Esau's not what's that? What am I trying to say? A lot of you women are being judged. It's just that Esau's not putting it on the news. All right? Because he doesn't want you women to be in fear. All right? Esau has created this fake illusion of pride for you women and strength and independence. So he needs to maintain that witchcraft for you to believe it and fall into it and believe it, man. You know? Let me see. Let's see. I think this Deuteronomy 28:56, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for the delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. And the point being is that, you know, she would never consider to just set her foot on the ground, just to be walking around, you know. That was never in her mindset, man. But now that's all these women want to do, man, because they're overstimulated and they get bored quick, right? And, you know, in this world, you gotta, like, I'm not saying you have to, but that's what they want you to do. Keep stimulating them, give them new highs, you know, spiritual highs. But, you know, it's not to, it's on the left-hand side. It's carnal, right? What do you call it? I guess you can call it an adrenaline rush, you know? Or like endorphins, right? But that's what these women want, man. Let's see. Keep her in straightly. Yeah. Ecclesiasticus 26:10. I'll start at 9. I'll start at 8. So a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Right? A lot of you women, you know, even that woman in the second video, she's drunken spiritually by the ways of this world. Right? She never considered that what she was doing put her in danger, man. All right? But what she was doing was a shameful thing. Okay? I believe that's the guy's baby mother. And he's doing 60 years. Right? And she's now a single mother. Well, that's a shameful thing. That's a curse. All right? So a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, right? She wanted to be in the streets with him, right? You know? and she will not cover her own shame, you know? And then you'll have women consoling her and saying it's okay and blah 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 blah, you know, it's okay, you're young, dumb shit like that, making her feel good about what she's done, right? And you even have younger women looking up to that, like, yeah, I want to do that too, blah 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 blah, right? So she's not a good example for the woman of our nation, right? The Israelites, the so-called black woman, Hispanic and Native American woman. So the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, right? Because there was a time where a woman wouldn't even dare to make eye contact with a man, right? But now that's what they do. And they have their makeup and their eyelashes, right? And that's how you know the whoredom of a woman. Okay, she's eyeing you down. She has her makeup, all right? The eyelashes, right? The long eyelashes and with the mascara, right? It's a whorish look, right? It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's exactly what these women have right now, is overmuch liberty. Too much liberty in this place, man. Lady Liberty, right? In New York, right? I said, just because of the spirit, but the Statue of Liberty, but they had a show called Sex in the City, right? And that was based out of New York. New York is a very liberal state on top of that, but basically these women are just having frivolous sex, just there, here and there and wherever, you know what I mean? And they're glorifying that shit, not having you women eat that all up, thinking that's okay, right? That the whorish ways of the Edomite woman, and even being put on upon the so-called black woman, right? But that was pretty much the point. Brothers know this scripture, but I just wanted to get the scripts that apply to these videos. You know what I mean? But pretty much that was it. I'm going to say shalom to the next one.